Let's talk about Snow White live action. So as you all probably know, the new Snow White live action movie came out recently. And almost instantly after its release, people started trashing the movie. It's got 1.5 stars out of 10, and people are making fun of her performance in the movie. People are also saying that she shouldn't have played Snow White because she isn't white. All the hate has gotten so bad, she has to limit all the comments on her Instagram. It's won the title of Worst Movie of 2025. They also changed the movie a lot from the original animated one. The prince is now a thief and is not saving Snow White, and even the backstory of how she got her name changed. People are also mad that the dwarfs are CGI. The movie also has an insanely expensive budget of $270 million. Stay safe. Discontinued toys from your childhood. Sky Dancers? Sky Dancers came out in 1994 by the company Galoob. They instantly became popular, and they even got a TV show that aired in 1996. How they work is they have foam wings, and you put them on a base. Then you launch them into the air and spin their wings like a propeller. People loved this concept, and they sold over 33 million Sky Dancers within the first 2 years. They got a TV show and even their own merch, including t-shirts and other potential items. Their popularity was exploding, but that all ended in 2000. In June of 2000, they recalled all the dolls and the Sky Dancers line was discontinued. The reason behind this was because of safety concerns. There were over 150 reports of the Sky Dancers hitting children and hurting them with their wings. There was even some cases with temporary blindness and even stitches. Because of this, they got so much backlash they discontinued them in June of 2000. What toy line should I cover next? Comment down below. Discontinued toys from your childhood. Rollerblade Barbie. In 1992, Mattel released Rollerblade Barbie. It's a Barbie with a pair of rollerblades that would spark when you roll them. The spark was created by a piece of flint that was in the roller skates. It would make a spark when struck by a metal blade attached to the wheel. The idea of it was to make it look like the Barbie was going so fast on the roller skates that they were causing sparks. Now it seemed like a good idea, but it quickly became controversial. It was because there were many reports of kids getting hurt by the sparks when it came in contact with their skin. The sparks were surprisingly very hot that they were a fire hazard. If you're a kid and you have something that could cause a fire, something will go very badly. Because of this, they later got discontinued. What toy line should I cover next? Comment down below. Before I go, I just want to ask if you guys can subscribe to my YouTube. You can still watch my stories on YouTube when TikTok gets banned. The link is in my bio. Let's talk about 100 musical chairs. So this game seems normal, but it's actually not. The people in the game are actually bots and not real people. They talk like they're real people, but if you talk to them or interact with them, they will just ignore you. If you say, "Are you guys bots?" you'll be teleported to a server with real people in it. Some people say they got teleported to a dark forest with black figures. Many people also say the game plays disturbing music about dead bodies and other creepy and unsettling things. The game owner is Clean Mean Bean, which is the same person that made Fashion Diva. If you don't remember Fashion, Diva is a copy of Fashion Famous that is filled with bots. And if you ask if there's bots, you get teleported to a creepy game and you get jump scared. What do you think about this? Comment below. Let's talk about stranger danger. Back in 2013, there was a small town called Lockwood Valley, and kids would commonly go missing. Their parents never saw who they were, who took them. They would just disappear all of a sudden. So because kids would go missing all the time, an unknown developer came out with an app called Stranger Danger. It acts as a radar scanning the area around you. It shows you red dots when strangers were nearby. Immediately after its release, people in the town downloaded it, and it seemed to really help people know when a possible kidnapper is nearby. For a while after its release, there was no kidnapping. One day, a few weeks after its release, the app started showing multiple dots around you. And when you look, there will be black figures standing there. Usually the app would let you sound an emergency alarm, but it wasn't working. The reason for this was because the app was hacked by the same group of people that had been kidnapping the kids in this town. Because everybody had their locations on, they were able to see where everyone was allowing the kidnappers to find them. After this, the kidnapping had gotten much worse than it ever was before. Shortly after this, the app had shut down and everybody moved out of this town, leaving it abandoned. What do you think about this? Comment down below. Let's talk about level fun. I have decided to bring back the Backrooms series, so if you have any levels you want me to cover, let me know. Level Fun is an unsafe level decorated with benches, tables, and balloons. It is filled with partygoers, and Level Fun is the main level partygoers are You get to level fun by no-clipping through the ceilings of level 0 and going through the windows. In level 188, the only way to exit level fun is by finding a blue door and entering it to get teleported to level 11. Many people say level fun is safe, but it's actually super dangerous. It's made to trick you into thinking it's a safe and fun place, but it's not. Partygoers are dangerous and they will try to trap you and will play tricks on you and try to corrupt you. Comment below what level you want me to cover next. Let's talk about Sally Stitch. Before I start the story, I just want to thank you all so much for 10,000 followers on TikTok. I'm so grateful that many people follow me and enjoy my stories. Anyways, Sally was a girl who lived in a small village in the mountains. People said she was awkward and shy, but there was one group of kids who would constantly make fun of her. One day, Sally was walking home from school when the bullies saw her and started throwing rocks at her. But what she did next left everyone in shock. She pointed at one of the bullies and said, "You will die in 3 days." The bullies laughed, thinking it was a joke, but 3 days later, that boy started throwing up blood. The doctor couldn't find out what caused it, and he passed away the exact time Sally said. People found out Sally's ability and it scared them. A group of villagers brought Sally into an abandoned mine, and they tied her to a chair once nobody could see or hear her scream. They then took out a sewing needle and stitched Sally's lips together so she could never tell another death. Then they left her in the mine and sealed the door closed. Ever since she died alone in the cave, unable to scream, she haunts anyone who knows what really happened to her. Once you hear her story, you have to pass it on to someone else, or she will appear by your bed with a needle to make sure you never speak again. Thanks for watching. Let's talk about Spotify Shuffle. There's a creepy rumor that if you're listening to Spotify, you can come across a really strange song, but it's only if you're using Shuffle on Spotify. They say that the song sounds like a human is whining and high-pitched. Now, people think it's just a weird instrumental song, but when you look at the name of the song, it's a random string of letters that don't make any sense. And it's the same with the name of the artist. If you click on the artist profile, it shows they have 3 songs. If you play another one of these songs, you will hear annoying high-pitched laughter, and even if your volume is low, it's so loud. If you play the 3rd song, it's a sinister, low, whispery breathing. But if you hear it, you will probably forget about it. But later, you can be doing anything, like walking, making dinner, doing groceries, or anything. They will begin to hear the laughter. They will think it's coming from their phone because they heard it before, but when they pick it up, they will see nothing's playing. Then they realize it's coming from something behind them. When they turn around, they see a creature described as a tall entity with deep chasm of emptiness where the face should be. But the reason it has a deep chasm of emptiness is because it can shape-shift into other people. It will trick you into thinking it's your mother or best friend. But just know it's not. Be careful on Spotify Shuffle because if you hear this song, you can't escape it. Thanks for watching. Let's talk about the Roblox lawsuits. Before I start, I just want to say that Roblox changed their black logo to blue and people aren't happy about it. So unless you don't give a F about what the logo looks like, I suggest you don't update Roblox. Anyways, the year barely just started, and Roblox is already getting hit with multiple lawsuits. Kelly Hire, aka the person who made the viral Apple dance by Charlie XCX, is suing Roblox. Basically, it's because Roblox added the Apple dance to the catalog, but they never set an agreement with Kelly first. So because Roblox violated the copyright law violation, Kelly is suing Roblox. And also, a family in Florida is suing Roblox and Discord for alleged online exploitation. They filed a lawsuit that claims a girl was groomed and sexually exploited on Roblox and Discord. The young girl was targeted in the game's mic up and write a letter. Hopefully Roblox will be fine after all these lawsuits. And by the way, stay tuned for part 2, because of course there's more. Thanks for watching. Let's talk about the Paley drama. So the popular Roblox creator Paley has been in drama recently. She made a video a few days ago claiming that the creator Vanelbean said rude stuff on Discord. Paley shows screenshots that shows Vanelbean said horrible stuff, but the thing is, this isn't proven to be Vanelbean's account. But the one she says is the worst, is this one where she said Vanelbean says the N-word. She also says that Vanelbean promotes an item-selling website for Murder Mystery 2, which is against the Roblox TOZ. Vanelbean commented on the video, basically saying that this is misinformation and that she would never do that stuff. Her comment ended up getting more likes than the actual video. She also made a video saying she met Vanelbean, but she said this rude thing to her. You can't even curse in Roblox, and it's just really obviously edited. She also made a few videos saying Vanelbean doesn't like Jesus, which is fake. I'm obviously on Vanelbean's side because she never did any of this and the evidence is really bad. Thanks for watching.